Hey, what's going on? You are now tuned into another episode of In the Mix right here on iHeart. It's 105.3 The Beat with your girl Neriah E. And today we definitely have a special guest in the building who I think needs no introduction because he does it a lot. My boy Duke Deuce. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what the fuck? It's the king of crunk, man. Crunk star, Duke Deuce. You hear me?
King of
I only want
Crunk.
you hear me?
Okay. So we have a good bit of stuff to get into, but I do want to start off with that because I grew up here in Atlanta, of course, and so Crunk started growing up on the King of Crunk.
Yeah.
We got one, of course, Lil Jon and the
Yeah.
East Side Boys. But where did you get this um, idea of a crunk star from? Like, what made you want to tap into this as your movement, pretty much?
Just to be honest, just like to teach the world, you know what I'm saying, about crunk history and you know what I'm saying, where it originated from and shit like that, and just to represent the city, man. You hear me? Really, the whole South period, but you know, just representing. Plus, that's
Okay.
like the music that I love.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
like growing up with the whole crunk era, because I lived, I think, through the crunk era and a little bit of the snap era, more so in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Snap
yeah,
era, that was our shit. But
yeah.
in the crunk era, like who were some people you grew up listening to that kind of like helped, not even just molded your sound, but made you really start fucking with the crunk music genre as a whole, or that whole lifestyle?
Well, my pops, you know, he had a group back then, called Madhouse. That was more of an underground group, but you know, shit, that was making crunk music a long time ago, and of course, everybody know 3 6 Mafia.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, come on now. And shit, I listen to a lot of like a lot of other artists out the
Mm-hmm.
city as well, like OGs, niggas like Tommy Wright the Third and um Player Fly, Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, like you know what I'm saying, that really put on for this shit.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, dope. So like, have you had a chance to work with some of these people that you grew up listening to
yeah,
with your music?
of course Project Pat, Juicy J, shit, DJ Paul, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And how was that experience? Like, was it a moment where I'm not sure? Cause like, were you in studio with these people, or did you like send them the track, or or whatever they did for you? Like,
Well, I wasn't in the studio when I did the record, but
mm-hmm.
but you know, they pulled up to the video shoot. Lil
Okay,
Jon as well. Shit
okay.
was crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
bet. Cause like I said, Lil Jon is who I know when it came to just like the King Crunk, Crunk Star, all that kind of stuff. That's who we caught wind on. Him, the Eastside Boys,
Yeah,
that
of
whole
course.
movement. So, but that's pretty dope. Did you have a moment where you were starstruck, like, damn, like I can't believe these people I was listening to as a kid, and now we're working together? Like,
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I can't really say starstruck because I don't really get starstruck, but
mm-hmm,
you know, I do have a certain type of respect for these people. You know what I'm saying? When they
mm-hmm.
come around and shit like that, like damn, bro, you a OG, nigga. You hear me? Like, yeah,
Okay, so you said you don't get starstruck
nah,
ever.
nah, never. I don't never get starstruck.
Cause let me tell you something. I hold my composure pretty well, but let Beyonce walk up in this room, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. So there's
Yeah.
nobody.
I'ma definitely feel her energy though. Like
Yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you know, as
Like
far as
her.
starstruck though,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I don't do that. Like,
No.
nah.
Okay. Well, of course, we definitely have to talk about one of the things in the room that everybody probably looking at right now. This little friend that you brought with you. Who is this? Introduce him to the people as well.
Man, this is Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? That's the other side of me.
Okay.
You feel me? That's that. Ugh.
That fuck around and find out type
Yeah,
side.
that's who that is right
Okay.
there. That's the
Respect.
pain. That's everything I've been through,
Mm-hmm.
seen. You know what I'm saying? Went through. You feel me? That's my struggle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like that's who you tap into when you're in the studio. You do those songs where you really talk about like that pain and your
Yeah,
struggle
like
and stuff like that.
the dark side of me for real.
Okay. So you're in the city, you're in Atlanta. How you feeling? Everything cool?
Yeah, everything
Everything good
always
so far?
cool.
All right, and I like to do a mental health check in. So I kind of want to know on a scale of 1 to 10, where you think you are. 10
Um,
being the best, 1 being.
right now, 10 being the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably at I want to say like a 6.5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like maybe a year or two ago, I was probably at a fucking 3.
Really?
Hell
Pandemic.
yeah.
Everybody was in the house. And that was kind of when you really were, from what I've seen, when you really started to like catapult into like a different level of like stardom.
Yeah.
And so did that kind of slow things down for you with the pandemic, or were you and your team able to like pivot and do other things outside of the traditional promotion?
Definitely the pandemic did a lot to my shit because it hit me soon as I go viral and drop the craziest shit. You feel me? It definitely hit me, but I still pivoted because I got like a personality that everybody loves, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm a funny type of nigga, you hear me? So I just started doing little videos at the crib and shit, just being silly or shit, hitting them folks with some moves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know one of the videos that went viral and that I have friends who posted it like damn near every day. When you were in the gym. And doing those songs. So was that like, so was those videos in promotion of the song, or was it just something like, let's just go in the gym and?
I mean, it was a little bit of both. It was to promote a song, but you know, it was just, you know, just being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, but mainly to promote the music because it was just so hard to get attention around the pandemic. So you kind of had to try to do other shit.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we are back outside, like you've been performing, like you did Rolling Loud, where you killed it, you had the crowd definitely hype. How is it getting back to it where you can actually start to feel more of the reaping the reward of your success and the hard work that you've been putting in?
Yeah, that's interesting because it's like I'm trying to. It's like, all right, so after the pandemic shut everything down, right? So now I'm back on the move again. Now I'm able to see the what my work has been doing, you know what I'm saying, that I put out before the pandemic. So now I get to see, all right, they fucking with this, they trying to get to know these songs and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So now I kind of see where I stand with my fans.
Okay, cool. And then as far as just like other artists in the game who probably heard of Duke Deuce in back in 2019, but like now people more than like they know who you are now. But how is it with it when it comes to just like collaborating with other artists? Do you see a lot of that more, or is it still like where you're reaching out to certain people? Like, how is that for you now?
It's kind of like sometimes it's a little hard, like, you know what I'm saying, like niggas want to sleep on me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these artists be trying to see what you gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? They try to wait until they fuck with you type shit. Like, let me see what he do next first. And you know what I'm saying? If he come with another hit, then I try to fuck with him. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it be like. But you know, it's still some artists that genuinely just really fuck with you and wanna do genuine business and work. You feel me? Yeah.
Now, as far as just like recent, or I guess you could say newer artists, more recent artists, and collaborations that you've done, because I have my personal favorite, but for you, who are like one of the artists that you've collabed with as of lately that's been kind of like your favorite one? Because I know you had, personally for me, Rico Nasty, that one was crazy. Not to mention the collaboration with Glorilla, which is going stupid right now on the radio still. So like, out of all the ones that you think you've done with these today's artists, who's been your favorite?
Shit, them like my favorite too. Like,
those your favorite too?
Rico Nasty, I love Rico Nasty. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like y'all definitely match each other's energy, especially with that video. I was like, if only I could have been on the set to see like exactly how this played out, because like I said, y'all both was really feeling it, I guess, in the video.
Yeah, facts.
And it was definitely dope. And how was it with the collaboration with Glorilla? Like, because that's homegrown. Like,
that's what I was just finna say. That's what I was just finna say. Like, shit, it's Memphis, so you know the bond was like, I don't know, it was just natural. You feel me? She already silly and got a personality like me, so it was just crunk as fuck.
Yeah, that's good. Now, had y'all met before the collaboration for the record? Because again, y'all are from the same city, so have y'all knew each other or knew each other people before then, or was it you met her this year type of situation?
Well, I can't say that I met her, but I was kind of like dealing with Hit Kid. You know, that's who, you know what I'm saying, he was rocking with and rocking with me, so it kind of like brought us together type shit. I think I just reached out, and this before Fuck Nigga Free came out, so everybody'll know.
Okay,
you know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
was on her before.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, man, dude, just fuck with her because she woo. Nah, bro, stop playing with me. I reached out to her way before that song came out. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like February.
Okay.
You feel me? And wanted her to get on the joint. It took forever for that song to clear and shit like that, but we finally got it right before my album came out. It was perfect.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. And so was that something that y'all were in the studio for, or did you, again, one of those things where you like?
Nah, I think she was in Memphis, so he wasn't able to link up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sent it to her.
Okay.
And she sent it back. I was like, need a little bit more energy or something on it.
Yeah.
Then she sent that bitch right back. I was like, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're in the studio and you are, picking those tracks and who you want on it, or if you just want it to be you and what have you, how do you know, like, which one is the one? Because I think one of my favorite songs is Crunk Ain't Dead Mob. It's like you hear that beat and I'm just like, I didn't even hear the words, and I was in the car and I'm like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
And I put that on for my daddy, my friends. I'm like, y'all have to hear this record. Like, so how do you know when something is like that for you, like a hit? Like, just
honestly,
that's going crazy.
Honestly, when I'm recording the song, my adrenaline be just pumping. Like, I just feel away. You know what I'm saying? Like, Crunk Ain't Dead.
Yeah.
I was super hyped. Like, I was through the roof on that motherfucker. You hear me? So I could just feel that shit. You know, you get that little tingle in your body. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know now you're signed to a label.
Yeah.
And what was that like as far as just like shopping around just for the label who you wanted to be with? You know what I'm saying? Or was it something like that? Or did they come to you first? How did that come about?
Bro, that shit happened so fast, bro. All right, so boom, I dropped a whole lot of junk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that bitch started taking off as soon as I posted a video on Facebook. This before I was just going crazy with Instagram. I was like a beginner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I posted the shit on Facebook. Man, notifications was just going crazy on my phone, like share, comment. I'm like, damn, this hoe going crazy already.
Mm-hmm.
So that bitch just kept on flowing. Man, I would say about like a couple days later, that's when Offset reached out to me and shit. So I really didn't even get a chance to shop around. He caught me in the midst of me going viral.
Okay.
Like, before this shit can get to anywhere, it's like, bro was like, I'm finna hurry but gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so now the way it works, is it Offset who you're assigned to, or did he discover you and kind of take you to quality control as a whole?
Yeah, it's a partnership. So
Okay.
I'm between Offset and QC.
Okay, cool. But when it came to doing that decision, like, what was something that mattered a lot to you? Like, was it them cutting the right check, or was it, like, y'all have to give me my portions, or like, what was it that made you say yeah to the deal?
Honestly, it was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like, it wasn't all about the check. It was more so about everything within the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how they take care of their artists and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna ask you, because I do know, like I said, deals can get crazy. It's people in whole 360s and all kind of stuff, or where, their artists aren't being taken care of at different levels.
Facts.
So the way that they care for their artists is definitely one of the things that did matter to you, right?
Facts.
Okay, cool. And I know another part of the reason why you're here, Memphis Massacre 3.
Yeah, MM3.
And I heard this one is going to be very homegrown as far as who's on the record. So get into a little bit about that. Like, tell us a little bit about the project, what we can expect, and what made you decide to go homegrown with this project.
Yeah, Memphis Massacre 3 is pretty much like, all right, so I just dropped Crunk Stars like a couple months ago type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it had like different type of vibes on there that people didn't expect me to put out. You hear me? Like alternative and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, bet. It's time to go back to that core shit. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go even crazy. I'm already better. Right. I'm a better artist now, so go back to that homegrown shit, that core shit, you feel me? Then, I just feel like this shit was just gonna hit. And I know it's gonna hit, you feel me?
Yeah, so I know, again, like, the features only have Memphis artists on this project.
Memphis artists only.
Yeah, and that was intentional, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are some of the artists that we can, expect on MM3?
Of course, my artist Glockianna, she only 15 and she's
Yeah,
snapping.
I was finna ask you a little bit about her and like how that whole thing came to be. So Glockianna's on there.
Yeah. And I also got the gang on there, you know what I'm saying? My Triple M family, Made Me and Mafia.
Okay.
/ Miss Made Mafia because of Glockianna.
There we go. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Thad and Double G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And as far as this album, we kind of got a little bit into it, so it means a lot to you specifically because you gave us something different to kind of show that we can't just one-dimensionalize you as an artist.
Right.
That's for sure.
Right.
So what is this project meaning to you with MM3, like taking it back to your roots and where with the whole crunk project?
I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro. I just feel like this just that OG album, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dark, crunk, it's Memphis. It's like real original Memphis music, the Memphis sound. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like you in the 90s when you listening to that motherfucker.
Okay.
And that was important because that's my favorite sound. You feel me? So, yeah.
All right, cool. And then, sorry, a little bit about this artist, Glockianna, that you signed. So she's 15. How did you discover her and how did you even sign her come into fruition? Like, what was that like?
She'd had freestyle videos going viral, and I was like, who the fuck is this, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I instantly tuned in and saw what she was doing. I watched her for like a couple weeks, and I was constantly telling my manager, hey, she hard, bro. I was excited about it. Like, bro, we gotta get her, you hear me? So shit, man, my manager ended up doing the rest, and we ended up meeting in Memphis and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, really we just pretty much doing management with her right now to see where we go after that. You feel me?
Okay, cool. Dope. I know that you, again, like to, mess with the people in your city and do a lot for the people in your city. You're particularly doing a give back coming up in the next week or a couple weeks. Talk to us a little bit about that, the week of give back that you're doing.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole week of giving back to Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? From my high school Fairly band, you know what I'm saying, giving back to them, because I marched with that band, of course.
Are you a marching band?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played the upright tenor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, people take that band shit serious. Like, I didn't realize how serious it was until I got into high school, and like, these folks is different, like how they move through the hallways and all kind of stuff.
Make marching bands great again, man. You hear me? Because that was a big part of the culture. I feel like it kind of like lagged off a little bit. You feel me? Even though the college is still doing their thing, but man, back then, middle schools, high schools was going crazy. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we giving back and shit like that. Got some sponsors and, I also got the concert at Growlers. I'm kind of having a hard time thinking of the date, but, y'all just be on the lookout for that, though.
It's going to be the same week of this give back.
It's going to be a whole week.
You might as well set that thing off on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Might as well. That way, just in case people get too drunk, too turned.
27th. The 27th is the Growlers concert.
I was about to say, you got to do it like right there in the middle of the week, so people got time to recuperate and recover.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that concert is going to go stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And also, I wanted to know, pretty much just like with everything that you have going on with MM3 and everything dropping, I know you're currently on tour right now. Are you gearing up to go on tour?
Am I gearing up to go on tour?
Are you on tour right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm on tour right now.
You're on tour right now. How has that been? How many cities and things like that?
Man, honestly, bro, it's like cities constantly just kind of popping up out of nowhere. Like, they constantly booking me while I'm on tour. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to...
Well, that's good. Booked and busy. That means that money stay rolling in, that check stay rolling in,
Yeah,
and not to mention people get to keep knowing about, who you are as an artist. Your brand grows, your name grows, which of course comes... other types of accolades and stuff like that. But all in all, what do you think that you want out of this music thing? Like, out of rapping with the whole crunk movement, signing artists, what do you want out of this?
Honestly, I want longevity.
Okay.
Like, real legendary shit, you know what I'm saying, I'll never be forgotten about, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And also, of course, I want music to open up other avenues, you know what I'm saying, where I can put my foot in and bring in new, you know what I'm saying, more money, you hear me? Like, yeah, because, you know, I can do so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might fuck around and be an actor one day, you hear me?
Yeah, hey, you never know.
You know, and own several businesses,
Exactly.
which I will.
Now, I do want to talk to you a little bit about that, like, as an artist, because that's something that I talk about with people all the time as an artist. Owning businesses, how it's so important. You know, just like outside of the music, because that is your business.
Yeah.
But do you have any businesses that you currently are
I got
invested in, or that you have outside?
Well, I got Duke Deuce Enterprises LLC at the moment.
Okay.
And we working on some shit right now. We talking to some brands and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Like I said, I think that's a lot of the piece of the puzzle that a lot of artists leave out because they so focused on that right now money that they're getting, whether it's from their label or whatever, and that they don't think like you're doing with Duke Deuce Enterprises, thinking long term with different things. But I do want to touch on something that you did say a few moments ago about being in a band. You performed at an event for Love Renaissance where you performed with a band. Yeah. Now, how is that versus with a DJ? Because you know, with your DJs, they behind you, they hype you, you know, stuff like that. But with the band, the sound is different. Yeah. And kind of the ambiance they provide is different from what a DJ provides. Yeah. So how did that work?
That was crazy for me, honestly. Like, I don't know, because I'm used to being able to just go crazy. You feel me? And when you in that type of setting, it's like hard to jump around and rap because they only hear you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no background music.
Right, ain't no bass, like, you know. No. It is, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
As an 808 coming from a DJ speaker.
Yeah, and with the earpieces in, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta, I don't know, you gotta kind of like have your words down on pack. Like, you gotta be on point with this shit.
Yeah. So overall, it was just different. Is it something you
It's
do
definitely
again?
a challenge. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Huh?
Would you do it again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, with the live band behind you and stuff.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay, cool. And then I know you also recently did an activation with Adidas.
Yeah.
An event. How was it partnering with them?
That was pretty dope, bro. To even do that, like, you know what I'm saying? And I cranked that bitch up too. You know, they had the little showcase and shit like that. Cranked that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know cocky shit, but they put your boy last. You know, it makes sense. You feel me?
Right? Because what they always say, you saving the best for what?
Last.
There you go.
Yeah.
And when it comes to, you know, just being in music, who is somebody that would be a dream to work with that you haven't worked with already?
Fuck. Fuck. I gotta go big. If I'm answer this question.
Right. And you know what I'm about to say.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say Drake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Only because we've been chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, come on, Drake.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Stop playing with my boy Duke Deuce, man. Get on the record with my boy, okay?
I'm on your ass, man.
Exactly.
Stop playing, man. Let go. You hear me?
And then what is next for you, like as far as just career-wise? Like you got MMIII on the way, you're on tour. What is next for Duke Deuce?
Well, shit. More shows. We got Rolling Loud. Shit, man. Honestly, bro, I'm just getting booked the fuck up right now.
Yeah.
Kind of hit me with a good question right there.
Like you want to do movies, you want to do TV.
You talking about as far as wanting to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, movies and shit like that, you know. I mean, that's not my focus at the moment right now. Right now, I just want to open up several businesses and shit like that.
Okay.
I don't want too much speak on yet, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Maybe one of the businesses can be a wing spot in Atlanta because Deuce apparently seems to think that Atlanta does not have.
I ain't say it like that now.
Well, let me correct myself. We was getting into a debate off camera because he doesn't think the wings hit like everybody say they do.
I mean, like, y'all got some decent wings. They decent, all right? But Memphis got this shit, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You know, have you ever been to Memphis?
I've never been to Memphis, so I'm gonna let you. But see, all we hear about is barbecue. I've never heard nobody say, "Oh my gosh, I want a 10-piece from the wing spot back in Memphis." I've never heard anybody.
It's more to. We got Crumpies.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? We got Debo's. Man, we got plenty of shit.
Oh, those restaurants?
These wing spots that I'm talking about right now.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, and I'm not, and I'm green on that part.
It's more than just barbecue for sure.
Maybe you can open one of them franchises here in
Definitely.
Atlanta, so Atlanta folks can get a taste of what Memphis is like. But we definitely gonna have to put you on to some wing spots here. The Bando, Hot Atlanta. If you're from Atlanta, then you know. American Deli, of course, but they a hit or miss. I ain't even gonna lie. Every restaurant is not the same.
Oh yeah,
for them,
we done had the American Deli.
Yeah, we're not even gonna throw them other ones into.
Yeah,
the
we
pot
got that in Memphis now.
Yeah. So they ain't as, but Hot Atlanta's here, Bando's here, and there's a couple of other ones that I'm gonna have to put you up to.
All right, say later.
But I definitely do want to thank you for stopping through, and chopping it up with me just to get to know a little bit more about you and about your career and all this kind of stuff. Also, our visuals dropping with the project.
Yes. I done shot.
Don't do us like Beyonce,
listen to me. I done shot 3 videos in one day.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
How did you even have the capacity
to
do all of that? Like,
want this shit? They got me fucked up.
Hey,
when somebody got you fucked up, I ain't no telling what you gonna do to get there. You hear me?
When I think about it, you gonna outwork everybody else is what it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure. They got me fucked up. Man.
Okay, so October 28th, MMIII is coming out. Let us know where we can find you. Let the people know where they can find you if they want to go, tap in with your movement, download your project, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, make sure y'all get at me on Instagram at Duke Deuce. You know what I'm saying? You should see Deucifer pop up. Deucifer! Deucifer pop up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go get your tickets to the Growler show, link in the bio. Be on the lookout. Stop playing.
All right, and there it is. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. And catch us next time on another episode of In the Mix with Neriah E right here on 105.3 The Beat.